Welcome back, Wolfpack Brawlers here, and I'm very excited for Fan Fridays this week because we have a lot of Spooky Cup submissions, so it's about to get really hype right now. And Evan, what is he going to bring us? Because I see the Parasect. Now, the interesting thing about Parasect is that we have seen it before in Fan Fridays, but now it's a reduced roster. If anything, has a better chance to shine right now because there's like no Talonflame or no stupid Pokemon. They're going to be super overpowered against it, so it might just be a key player. And the Liepard. I mean, Liepard is absolutely nasty. Boom, there's a fake out right there. That's an instant shutdown on the biggest threat to the Parasect. But that's going to be a Brave Bird. Are we going to watch this thing just tank it up like a boss? Look at that, Brave Bird. Oh, never mind. Doesn't. Okay, I thought it was going to do some silly tankiness, but it's got that Focus Sash, and that's going to be the effect Spore putting it down. Interesting stuff right there. Now I'm wondering if it's got the Copycat on that Liepard, and you're going to go for like a Copycat Spore combo. That could get absolutely filthy right there. So Volcarona is going to fall asleep. Liepard is going to go for that U-turn. So survival on that Focus Sash. We got that extra like effect Spore. That was just a little more than we needed right there. Then we go and Spore the Pokemon that we were going on the fake out, and it looks like the opponent is running out of options into the Rotom Heat. Now Rotom Wash would have been better for the Volcarona. I feel that Rotom Wash was a very consistent pick, but we're going to see what the Rotom Heat can do right here. And Parasect has knockoff, so a little bit of shouldn't have done that much damage. I gotta say, it shouldn't have done that much damage, but it's got a little bit of utility right there. And Volcarona going to be asleep in this situation, so that's going to be Rotom with the Volt Switch. And just, are we going to finish off the Volcarona? We finish it off when we go into the next Pokemon, and that's going to pull up a Liepard right there. Or maybe Liepard, maybe something else, I don't know. I'm getting way too excited about this, because I mean, yeah, it is into the Liepard. I mean, just filthy shutdown potential right here. So Parasect's going to use that knockoff once again. There we go, a little bit of damage onto the Honchkrow, but we're going to take out that Life Orb. So removing some damage and going into the Sharpedo. Here we go. Sharpedo with the Protect. There we go. And that's going to be Liepard on the fake out. So come in, back out the Protect, and then that's going to be the wake up in the Sucker Punch, but Sucker Punch is going to fail. Parasect going for the Spore. Sharpedo going to protect that as well. And there is the speed boost. Sharpedo's got the Waterfall, and Waterfall going to hit the Liepard, so it looks like the rest of the focus is going down onto the Honchkrow, or from Honchkrow onto the Parasect. A little bit of U-turn damage onto Sharpedo right there. Going to switch back out into some kind of Pokemon right now. Rotom's going to be able to deal with this. You know, it's got those Thunderbolts. I just have Volt Switch though if it is Scarfed, so it can put out a lot of speed and a good amount of damage. And that is going to be Parasect going down to the Brave Bird, but it has done quite a bit of work. So I'm going to see where the rest of this goes, and Rotom just going to be on the field doing its thing. Honchkrow got the Moxie boost though. We will have to pay attention to the Moxie. We will have to see how Sharpedo's speed boosts. Like, they're getting a lot of speed on there, but Gengar is going to come in, and Gengar is going to try to do something about it. And that's going to be just the Waterfall onto Rotom. That's going to be a super effective hit, but Rotom does tank it out, and Gengar has a Dazzling Gleam. Ooh, the double fairy finish onto the Sharpedo and the Honchkrow. So yeah, Honchkrow not fast enough to deal with that, even though with all the speed boost on the Sharpedo, didn't really have enough to finish right there. And Rotom Volt switches into Thin Air, and Malamar, the last Pokemon standing, not going to do too well if you think about it against that Dazzling Gleam, and there's still going to be a little bit of extra damage coming out from the Rotom. Oh wow, never mind, this thing's tanky. Rotom, okay, so it isn't scarfed into all those things, but it does have the Overheat, and Overheat damage not going to be enough to finish off the Malamar, but I don't think Malamar can do, ooh, actually Rotom goes down right there. A little bit of recoil damage, and yeah, that's going to be even some extra heal up on that Citrus. So yeah, that Malamar, gotta give that Malamar credit. Tanky. Gengar's not going to be affected by the superpower, so it can't gain those stats, and then Liepard's going to come in. Liepard's got the fake out. That's going to be the shutdown. Fake out, an absolutely just filthy tool in this whole setup, and then Dazzling Gleam. So we have one more battle, and let's go and cut into it before we give our final thoughts about this entire thing. Alright, now just getting straight into this next battle, we're going to see how it goes. That's going to be the Gothitelle Garbodor opening Now, I didn't think Gothitelle was going to be that great because, you know, you're not going to be able to trap Ghost-type Pokemon, but it does work in this situation. However, we already saw the U-turn on Liepard before, so we'll be able to sneak out. That is going to be screen support on the Garbodor, but Parasect, he's like, you know what? Let's just Spore. So we fake out the Garbodor, we Spore into the Gothitelle, and we just get to see what happens. So, Liepard, there it is. That's what I was waiting for. I was feeling it. I knew it. The Spore copycat. This is some Spooky Cup innovation right here, guys. Innovation, I gotta say. Because, yeah, like, there's opportunities for this combo, but Parasect, very slow Pokemon, and in this, no one's going to expect this. No one's going to expect the copycat Spore when I think these might be the only 2 Pokemon that can do it. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, I haven't paid attention to the roster too much, but yeah. This is like a very specific combo, and it looks like it's going to work. We get the knockoff onto the Psychic or Ghost-type Pokemon. We still get to U-turn. We get to piece out of this one, and that's still going to be a good amount of damage on Gothitelle. Not worrying about the Garbodor either, but yeah, just the Prankster Sleep shut down, and now we have Malamar. So now we get to see what Malamar does. Pretty tanky Pokemon when it wants to be, and that is going to be the Wake Up into Toxic. So we have that support, you know, Light Screen, Toxic, going to try to get the damage down, going to try to just stall it out and be a frustration. Parasect, it's got X-Scissor, it's got a KO. Wait, is this like pure health and pure attack investment? Because it's doing a little bit of damage. I mean, with the Focus Sash, you don't need to be too defensively bulky. So it is getting that work done, and that's Volcarona once again. So Heat Wave going to be from Volcarona onto the Parasect. Parasect does not survive, and Malamar is going to not really take too much damage though. Being a pretty beefy tank right there, but the Garbodor still stays asleep. Now, I think there's actually Wide Guard on the Parasect, that it has Wide Guard, Spore, Knockoff, and X-Scissor. So could have gone for that right there, but instead, just a little bit of misplay. Maybe understanding it next time won't let that happen. But that is going to be a poison damage, but the knockout onto the Garbodor as well. And now we are in a Liepard scenario with the Malamar, and this could be a little bit fun as well. Intimidate, not really going to affect too much right here. Going to actually boost Malamar because of the contrary. That's going to be fake out on to the Volcarona. Small amount of damage and a Rock Slide. So we Scarf Rock Slide. So many Crocodile carrying that. Critical hit on the Malamar. Malamar still survives through the crit, or not even Scarf. And Life Orb in this situation still going to be faster, but the knockoff, the huge damage after that Intimidate going to finish off. There was the Scarf right there. So Scarf on the Volcarona. Poison going to take out Malamar, but now we are in a better situation right now that the opponent only has that Crocodile. Light Screen wears off. Gengar comes out. Gengar, we saw the Dazzling Gleam, so it does have the follow-up. I mean, the team coverage overall, a lot of knockoff, a little bit of Fairy from that Gengar, and boom, not enough to finish it off. Liepard has the foul play. That is going to be enough right there. So GG once again, and it works out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these battles. Cool stuff from the Parasect, the Spore combo. Man! And I hope you guys get ready for some more Spooky Fridays this time.